In this video, I'm going to show you how to preview samples in context in REAPER. Now, the purpose of this video is to show you how to preview your samples, or in this case, drum samples, in real time in context in REAPER. In other words, while a song is playing, we could hear how the sound is going to work with the other sounds in our production. So I have a project set up here with some programmed drums, a bass, and a guitar loop. Let's hear it now while viewing the MIDI notes. As we can see, we have a kick sample, a snare, and 2 hi-hats. And if we go to the effects on the drum track, we can see I'm using 4 samples in here, using Resamplematic 5000 as my sample playback. But in this situation, I want to try out different samples to see if a few of them work better with the sounds around this. Again, our bass and our guitar loop. So let's start off with the kick. Let's close this. I'm going to go to View and choose the Media Explorer, which you could also open up using the keyboard shortcut Alt-Control-X on the PC or Option-Command-X on the Mac. Choose it, and that opens up the Media Explorer, where we can find drum samples that are on our computer. Everything in this video I downloaded myself and created a sound library folder. And we can see I have folders for different types of sounds. Like my kick folder, if I open it up, I have multiple folders with more kick samples. But to make it easier to find these and see them all and hear them all together, I'm going to choose this folder and right-click it and make a database of this folder, which puts it over here. I'm going to rename it Removing DB. Now it shows up here. And over here, you can see the folder's name along with the sample's name. So I could see and hear all my kicks in one place, making it much easier to hear them in context with our song. Now typically, I leave this option on, which is going to automatically preview my samples when I click them. But for this purpose, I want to leave this off. So when I choose them, I don't hear them right away. We'll hear them triggered in context. So let's move this to the right, right-click the effects on the drum track, and just choose my kick. Now we can drag and drop any of these samples into here while the song is playing. Again, we'll turn off the preview, so if I choose my sounds, they don't play. But they will play if we drag and drop them into here. So let's give it a shot. Starting with this kick, drop it into here, play the song, and move through it, hearing the different samples and choosing my favorite. I think I like this one. Again, we could hear it in context with the rest of the production. And try different ones just by dragging them from here. And try the same thing with the snare. Right-click, choose our snare, but switch this to a database I already created for my snares. And let's try the same thing. I think I'm liking this one. Again, we heard it in the context of our production to see if the snare is going to work with our bass, the guitar loop, and the other drums we already chose. Now let's try changing out the hi-hat. Again, we'll right-click the hi-hat to open it up. We're using this one now, but I want to try a different one. I've already set up my hi-hats as a database so I could hear them in here. But let's hear them in context by dragging them in while we play the project. I think I like that one the best. As you can see, by using this method and dragging and dropping our samples into this plugin, we could hear them in context with our song, giving us the ability to preview them in the production, how they sound with the other drum samples, and the bass and the guitar loop. So that's pretty much it. That's how to preview samples in context in Reaper. I hope you learned something, hope you could use it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.
Bingo, boys, let's go.
Ah!